Okay, and we are back again for another episode of Mall Simulator. Continuing off from where we finished last time, we had just become Mall level 9. It's day 43. We have 47,000 in the bank. And we're going to try seeing how we do today. So let's get the stock ordered, and then I'll handle the mall services. What do we got in here? We got why does it say hold move? Why does it say that? There we go. Okay, so supermarket products. Set pasta, so we need one of these, one of these. We need all the cereals. Don't need coffee. Need this whole row. Don't need ketchup. And we don't need Nutella. Okay, you're good. You're out of everything. Probably just gonna do double order, except for this one, which I'll order 4, and this one I'll order 3, and then 2, 2, 2. Clothing. Just to make it easier for me to see, I'm gonna put that one there and that one there, because I can have to stand at a cute angle because his arm gets in the way. Box those. We're good on those. We're good on those. Black jackets. We got that. And we got the white ones. Do we have jeans? We have jeans. Dubai. World. Love. That's the thing I was going to look at. Could I fit 3 of these right here? Let's start emptying one of those racks out. One. 2. I can put one there. That'll let me move 3 of those. Okay. I need him to go back. Then I could move those 3 to there, get rid of this. And I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of those hangers. I mean, I could fit them in without expanding the store. I could fit them in. Okay. Smiley. Yeah. We got the plaid, but we don't have this. We don't have that, don't have that. Pajama bottoms, we got lots. Tuxie cat, we're down to 1. Dress, we got lots. Skirt. We got a bit. What the heck? You need none of the purples, one of the reds, one of the blacks, and a few of the blues. One, 4 of those. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna go 3 of those. Buy that license. We buy 3, 3, 3. Oh, I forgot the cosmetic store. Oops. You've got those. That, and that. So we'll just buy you box that, box that, box that. Let me just make sure this shows like it maybe. And one of each of those. There we go. Enjoy. Okay, so we'll grab some. Toilet paper. Wish there's a little storeroom beside the washroom so I could put this in. I mean, the soap lasts forever. There we go. Case this. Go order 2. Don't have cola. Should. There's a lot of those we sold. Holy cow. Which means we might need a box of these. Oops. Go around the wall. Oop, run into the door. Because I'm not looking where I'm going. Oops. So we're going to order one of these, just to be safe. This one can go in here. Okay, so that one was full. I'm not going to complain that we're selling pop and we're selling candy, because it's essentially passive income. Okay. So we can put you there. You there. And you there. Now, I need sport rackets. How does this go? There. There, there. I need one of these to put there. Okay, so we'll take these, mark them up 10%. Now I need these. And I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that one out, put that one there. Mark it up 10%. And then I want baseball bats. 1, 2, treat. 4, oops, 5. And there. And mark you up 10%. That's good there. Now, these are all my racks. Nope. Man, he is fast. There we go. Okay, so that's those ones. I may miscalculate. I might need one more set of racks, I think. No. No. Would you just bugger off, dude? Okay, so I need one more clothing store, furniture, clothes hanger. Buy. Oh, come on. There. Okay, now let's position stuff better. Put those there. And we're gonna go here. Here. What do I want to do? You go there. This is a jacket. Any other colored short sleeves? No. Okay. I want to put that one. There. Put you there. And then we're going to put you right about there. What I might do is create a customer's trap. So basically, you walk in the store, you can go here, or you walk all the way around, and then you leave. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to see if that store improves its sales. And yeah, I can fit 3 more there. So yeah, definitely can do that. This store, you walk in. Okay, yeah, I should buy more bats. And rackets. Products. Actually, maybe 2. want to see if that improves the sales of that one. And then, like I said, we did add the extra license there. I think next one getting extra license is going to be the cosmetics. Cozy Cow Cosmetics. I wish I could put a little cow on there. Okay, we're doing good so far. 3 hours in, made a few $1,000s. I can't remember what we were bet down to. I forgot to look before I opened the malt. That was my fault. But the key is I'm seeing a steady stream of people coming in, which is good. I hate that one glitch where it still thinks I'm... I just have to come over here, highlight something. No, I have to actually run over to that rack and highlight that rack. There we go. Got like... stand here. Oh, this is a perfect spot to stand now. Wish I thought of this a while back. This is a perfect spot to stand and monitor the malt. We generally don't do our biggest push until the evening. So it's just after 4 now. Mall points are going up. We're getting lots of mall points. We just made like $800 in just a couple seconds. The big reason I made that change in the clothing store is the stuff that was laying flat was never selling. And I wonder if the devs put in a... I don't want to say a preference, but maybe they made it that stuff that's hanging sells better than stuff that's laying flat. And I'm really curious on that in there, because if all that stuff that hadn't been selling for the longest time is now selling, then that's a good thing to know. And based on that knowledge going forward, I'll never have anything laying flat in a clothing store again. It's just like in the toy store. There's the 2 types of shelving that I use. I use the corner shelf and the baskets. Well, and then there's the round, and that's only because the round was free with the store. I'm wondering, because that one item always sells more, should I get rid of the baskets and the rounds and put everything onto corner shelves? That might boost Amp's toy store sales. Where Cozy Cow Cosmetics, everything that I've got on shelves goes on shelves because it's a self-standing product. The only things you're going to hang up are things that actually have hanger tabs. Sporting goods, again, bats, rackets, and field hockey sticks won't go on a shelf, so therefore they must have to go on those stands. And same with the sports balls outside. So yeah. And then in Victus's grocery store, everything's on a shelf. And it seems like the sales are distributed fairly even across the grocery store. Is the one thing I notice is that one is a fairly even distribution of sales, and I think that's because it's all similar. You know, with over an hour to go, we're doing good. And I was thinking of a way I could rearrange the grocery store too. I could take and put the fridges along that wall where the ketchup, mayo, and Nutella is, and then just take a couple of these shelves and basically make an aisle in the middle. That's basically shelves back to back. Which wouldn't be unsimilar to like most regular grocery stores, so it's a thought I'm having for that one. But again, like I said, is these we definitely seem to sell a lot more of than these, and especially these. So I'm really thinking of ditching these 3 racks and this and getting more of these corner shelves. Plus, it could be maybe I got the wrong product. Maybe I should put the teddy bears in those and put the race cars and the Lego on here and the Barbie doll in there. I don't know. It's a real tough choice. I'm actually seeing signs of, product movement. This is backwards. Here we go. This one's backwards. This one's backwards. What I could do is move this one forward and then put that one there and spin this one around. So the prices are facing out. And again, this is just what you call a customer trap. The idea is customer comes in, they then have to walk all the way around. So. Okay, how are we doing? Everybody's store's empty, looks like it. Yep. Okay. So we are going to... So usually I go... What do I do? Have I done 1 day or 2 day since I started this episode? No, this is only 1 day. This is just the first day of the episode. So we're going to shut them all down for the day. So we had 113 customers. 106 were satisfied. Fewer product not found. So that's a good sign. But if we look at this, had we not done the upgrade, we'd have turned a profit today. So that's a good one. That's a good sign. Yeah, I've only done 1 day. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's come here. Like I said, I'm going to put essentially like this. And further. Then I might actually be able to put the fridges right there instead of against that wall. For now. So let's go supermarket, furniture. I need 3 fridges. Buy a license. Let's 3 of those right off the bat. I'm just going to order this right now. Now, otherwise, what do you need? What do you need? What do you got? What don't you got? Salt, pasta, plain tomato sauce. We got salt, no pasta, we got tomato sauce. So let's get that. We're actually down to 1 salt, so I'm gonna grab one of those. Cereal and coffee. We got cereal, no coffee. But this one's down to $1. Spicy sauce, pineapple, and noodles. So we got noodles, pineapple, both at 1, spicy at 2. So then we get 1 of each of those. Ketchup, mayo, and Nutella. Good. This one I'm still not decided on what I'm going to do. We'll get one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Actually, maybe I'll get 2 of these. And 2 of these. See, so I guess maybe these things are selling here. It's just these. So maybe I need to replace the way I'm selling these. Well, though actually, it seemed like there's a lot of bellows missing, so... Okay. Let's see. Clothing store. Let's just go one of each of these. Jeans. Looks like we actually sold out of jeans. Dubai World in Love. Yep, definitely moved those. Oh, no, yeah, well, World Shirts just got one left. 3 of those. Smiley, down to 3. Striped shirt. We got lots of those, but we have none of the coats. Lion we got. Leopard we got. Pajama bottoms. We're good. Tuxie Cats. Got rid of the last of those. Got that. Our skirt. We're good. Okay. There you got all 5 sports balls, some blue shoes, some black shoes. So I'll get 1 of those. I'll get 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2, 2, and 2. Cosmetics. It's $18,000. I can't afford it and still buy all my products. So no, not that one. Don't need that one. Buy all that. Leaves this with 11,000, so we're doing not too bad. I suspect in the not too distant future we're going to be opening the 6th store. Who's got the biggest stack of stuff? I'll just start putting these out. Baseball bats. There we go. Good. Blue shoes. Down there. Red shoes. Down there. Black shoes. I'll put you there. Let him get that one. I'll grab the teddy bears. I'll grab your stuff here. Everybody's good. Let's go. Okay, take the position. Let's see. So we're starting at $11,800. Let's see how we do. So to open the game store, I'm probably going to need 25,000 on top of restock of everything else. And that's with me doing the manual stock on the first days. So that's what we're going to shoot for, is so that'll mean we'll probably need somewhere in the bank of around 60,000. We should be able to open the new store. I'm just gonna guess 60,000 should. How much was the new store? Game store is 15,000. Yeah. Yeah. Unless I wait and put the home store down here. And then put the game store upstairs with the tech store. Because the tech store is going upstairs. Maybe I put the game store upstairs with the tech store, and I put the home goods down here. That's another option. Because if I put... What do you think? How was I going to do it? I think I wanted to do food down the one wall with something at the end, and then arcade, game store, tech store, florist there. So maybe put the jeweler down there at the end past... Well, no, I want the jeweler next to the tech store. Because that's big money stuff. So I want jeweler and tech store side by side. So maybe the florist goes after the food places. Maybe that's how I work it. Okay, we're seeing a steady stream of people. Most are going to multiple stores. Somebody's complaining about the grocer again because they're probably expecting another license, right? Yeah, they probably want this license too. And this license. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's another option. Leave a comment below, because this is another option. Do I push the grocery store to the point of doing an expansion and run it up to license 8? Because that's going to be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 refrigeration items. Because I can't see any of this stuff not going in the fridge. So... And then these will go on the shelf. That one's going to be competing against the cosmetic store, because that looks like toothbrushes. Doesn't the cosmetic store sell toothbrushes? It does. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one. So that's looks like 600. Versus what looks like 200. Ooh. That could be interesting. Interesting. There's a competing product there. So two stores are going to be competing against each other when it comes to toothbrushes. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The bills. So we've already made almost $30,000, and we still have 4 hours to go, plus, you know, the hour and a half that it takes people to file out of the mall. Not bad. What was it, like $6,800, $7,800 we had left in the bank when we opened the mall? So essentially we're at the point where we've got 30,000 above where we started. So yeah, so that's another option, is do we push Victus's grocer hard and run it up 3 licenses in the next batch of recordings? Because how much are those licenses? If I look at the supermarket license, that's going to be 13.5, 24.5, $33,000 to get those 3 licenses, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fridges. And we're gonna have to do an expansion. So it's about $50,000 to run Victus's grocer up to that point. And that'll have us all the way down to these chicken sticks. Let me know your thoughts. Do we go that route? Or do we go the route of saving up the money and opening the game store downstairs? Because the tech store is going to come upstairs. Tech store is going to be... No. I want to get to level 10 so I can have the home goods. Because I want home goods downstairs. Game store, tech store, jeweler are all going to go side by side. So it'll be arcade, game store, tech store, jeweler. On the right, my right as I'm facing right now. On my left, it will go cafeteria, burger shop, sushi bar, florist on the left as I'm facing now. And then, of course, the cinema is going to end up behind me. So... okay, so that's 48,200, 300. We haven't got our ancillary, basically the what I call the passive incomes. So that may push us over $50,000. Should push us over $50,000. We still got one customer in the mall. Another customer still in the mall. That one's leaving. I'm gonna have to expand the toy store. There's something people want the next license. But if I have the game store, that could help finance expanding the toy store, because the toy store is expensive, if we remember. Okay, is that person leaving? That person's leaving. Okay. Let's come down here and take a look. Shows aren't too bad. How are you looking? Looking good. Looking good. Definitely had some good sales today. Got to the point where we ran out of blue shoes in storage. Good. Okay, so we made it to 49,000 before I get the passive income. So now we'll do passive income. Sold out of the jelly beans. Almost sold out of the one cola or pop, the orange soda. It's $500 there. $500 there. $844 there. Okay, so that's $54,000 in the bank. I think one more, or maybe two more episodes, and we can open the 6th store. And then I may spend half a dozen episodes just pushing expansions on those 6 before I go upstairs. Because odds are next episode we're going to hit level 10, which then means I'll have the option for the home store for down here. And the home store, we don't know how much it's going to be. You know, because tech store is $30,000, cafeteria is $22,000, $15,000. No idea how much that one's going to cost. So, we'll see. But let's close it down and see how we did officially in the tallies. So we had an income 40,775. 27 in supply, upgrade. You know, that was upgrade cost. We ate that and we still made a profit of $8,437.54. So, and then we had more customers today. We went from, I think it was 112 yesterday in day 43 to 115 today. So, there we go. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to wrap up the recording. What I'm going to say is, in the comments, give me suggestions. Do I focus on expanding any more of these stores? If so, which ones? Keeping in mind, Victus's grocer is probably the cheapest. Amps and Yerock's stores are probably the most expensive. Cozy Cows is actually also expensive because I think that's $18,000 for the license. For the next cosmetic license, yeah. That's $18,000 for that one. $12,000 for license 6 in Yerock's clothing store. Shaman Sports is $15,000 to add 3 more sets of shoes, and shoes sell good. Keep that in mind. Shoes do sell good. These shoes sell very well. The toys, it's 12,000 at those three. Supermarket, like I said, it's going to cost an expansion plus 3 licenses. So keep that in mind for the superstore, or for the supermarket. Is I definitely, if I get the 3 refrigeration licenses, am going to have to do an expansion. Cosmetics, 18,000 just to get that. I can do that without an expansion. Toy shop, I could do without an expansion. Sports, it's getting tight. Like, I could take one of these blue shoe shelves and convert that to one of the new shoes, and then put 2 shoes there, shifting these around. Like, I could move this one in between those 2. Like, I could put this if I put it here, put this one here, and this one here. Or actually, I may go halfway through to the middle. Do this. I could take that one and then put 2 more of these shelving units along this wall here and get those 3 shoes. Any more growth in AMP store is going to require an expansion. Or in Xerox store is going to require an expansion, which is $15,000. I mean, I could rotate the island. And maybe that's what I do. Maybe that's what I do, is rotate the island. And put it here. Here. I could put 2 more racks right here, which would cover that, so then I wouldn't need an expansion for that. But to get to tier 7 or license 7 is definitely going to require a store expansion. I could fit 2 of these along here, or 1 of these here and 1 of these over there. But that's, we could fill 2 of the 3 licensings. I think with some fancy rearrangement, I could make it work. For this store without an expansion, Victus's is going to need an expansion. No doubt about it. I don't think there's any way I could rearrange it and fit in 6 or 8 more refrigerators. Cosmetics, I can definitely fit 3 more shelves in. So, or do I run one more day, get enough money saved up, get to level 10, and put the home store in? That's another option. So let me know your thoughts below in the comments. If you want to have a chance of having your name on any of the stores yet to come, you can become a member below. There's a button below to become a member. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Even if you just want to say hi or Happy New Year or whatever you want. But I want to thank you all, and we will see you next time.